Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. This week has been kind of a bummer for Jack Willow Farms. Am I the only one that's ever in this frame? We gotta burn a big old pile of wood because Dylan's cousin Caitlin, or my cousin too I guess, she's getting married out here and we don't need a big pile of wood in the field, right?
Sure.
So let's burn it up, and we're gonna stay at home all day today. Happy Sunday. Oh, well then when they watch it, it'll be Thursday. But we're gonna stay at home all day, so we will burn and do some yard work, our favorite hobby.
Pick up limbs like every other weekend, because when you have a bunch of trees, you have to pick up limbs constantly. Here's the pile of wood we're gonna burn that's just taking up the yard space. Hopefully it catches on pretty quick. How's your fire going?
It's going real bad. Actually, we got some action.
Very little. It's very dewy out here today.
But it's going. All right, we got things to do.
What you gotta do?
We got a lot of stuff to do.
You can't mow right now.
Well, we need to pick up the sticks. That's what we do in our free time, pick up sticks. We got to get ready to mow. It's so cold.
It's really not that cold.
I'm freezing. We got lots to do.
Okay, that was very informative. Thank you.
This week has been kind of a bummer for Jack Willow Farms in the making. We were really excited to add more animals to our farm. So we had guineas, we had 3 of them, Cruella, Scar, and Ursula. And I'm sure you can tell by me using past tense that they did not make it. The other night, or the other morning, I came out and I found Cruella, who is the all-white guinea. She was laying in the coop, and you can see, look at all those feathers. This was wide open, so it was like that. And you can see something chewed along the edges. And it dug a little bit, but it didn't really dig that much. And then look at those teeth marks. So Cruella was in there dead. She didn't have any obvious puncture wounds, but it's hard to tell with birds, you know, because of their feathers and everything. And so I was like hopeful, okay, maybe it just got Cruella, maybe Ursula and Scar are running around here somewhere and we'll find them. Well, that was definitely not the case because we have not seen anything, and I kind of went for a little walk in the woods, just try to find more evidence of some type of animals. And the other morning I did find a big pile of feathers. I'll go show you. Over here, that is evidence of Scar. Here, oh, here it is. Y'all, I feel really terrible because think we could have done better at keeping predators away. But we've lived here a year now, and we've had chickens pretty much the entire time, and we've never had an issue with any type of predators. We have game cameras on the property, and we'll see coyotes and things like that, but maybe I'm naive to think that we could have all coexist, but we've definitely learned that we got to be more careful. Since the coop was pretty close to the house, a lot of times the lights are on out there, we didn't think that we really needed to take all of these precautions for things, like I knew we have raccoons running around, but for coyotes. So lesson learned. Here's some more of Scar's feathers. And I wasn't sure what it was. Like, was it a raccoon? That's what I first thought, raccoon, because we have raccoons everywhere. And the raccoons like to get in the trash, and they're a little bit more comfortable getting close to the house. So I was like, okay, it's for sure raccoons. But those bite marks, there's no way that was a raccoon. We did watch we have 4 cameras on each corner of our house, so 1 on each corner. We did roll those back, but once we turned the lights off at like midnight, we really can't tell much. It's very pixelated. We were able to make out a decent sized figure on the camera, and we assumed that was probably a coyote. Maybe it was multiple, I don't know. I can't find it this morning, but the other day I even found a pile of what I believe to be coyote poop. Our dogs don't come this far back to use the bathroom, and it's literally right by the pile of feathers. So it's a bummer. We'll learn from it. Things that we're gonna do to potentially make sure this doesn't happen again is have a light on the coop. This one, I actually have a light in the storage unit that I had intentions of putting on, but putting on like a red light that blinks. So that way, that might help. And even just simply leaving our back porch light on during the night, I think might help a little bit as well. I don't really want to shoot anything or kill a coyote. They were here first. I would like to learn to simply coexist. I like animals. I don't want to kill them. So Dylan's mom, Melissa, she was like, y'all need Great Pyrenees. So she was Great Pyrenees shopping for us, and we do want one eventually, but right now our 2 small dogs we have, who are terrible guard dogs, by the way. See that, like all those windows right there? That's like the sunroom that we use for the dogs. And guineas are loud, so I know good and well those guineas made a lot of noise, and our dogs did not bark or anything. I don't even know how we didn't wake up. I don't know. But anyway, beside the point, our dogs right now, Titan, the Jack Russell, he has, he's in renal failure, and he has Addison's disease. And then Wendell, he has something called MUE, which is, I'm gonna butcher it, menincephalitis of unknown etiology. I probably said that wrong, but basically he has a inflamed brainstem, so he has to stay on steroids, and then he has chemotherapy every month or so. What are you doing?
I picked you some flowers.
Oh, he picked some daisies to put on the guinea's grave.
Oh.
That's what we should do out of honor and respect. That's cute. Well, it's very emotional. We are gonna get more guineas, but I think we're gonna get Keats. The guineas are wild. They're insane animals. But I feel like if we have Keats, maybe they would be a little bit better. This is where I buried Cruella. I don't know if it was the wisest to just bury her right here, but hopefully it doesn't attract anything. Last night, earlier, I said I heard something. Last night I heard something. The dogs were growling out the window. I came out here, something ran off. I set this camera up here. To see if we could find anything. Something was definitely over here, checking all this out, probably raccoons at this point. But the game camera, the batteries are dead. So Unsuccessful. Let's leave a daisy for Cruella. We'll leave one for each one. A little, those are cute. R.I.P. Rest in peace. It is very sad. I know I kind of joke, but we were really sad. We both love our animals, even if they were wild and crazy. You know, we were excited to have them, and we were excited. We want a bunch of little animals running around, so to make that progress to get them and then kind of take a step back, you know, it makes us nervous about our ducks, it makes us nervous about our chickens, and it makes us nervous about the other animals we want to add. So we just got to be more careful, and maybe we will add a dog. I don't know. We'll see. Also, we saw, like I said on the camera, we saw a dark figure, and it was bigger than a raccoon, we can tell you that, but we couldn't tell exactly what it was. But by its movement and all, Coyote, on the game camera before the batteries died, it did capture a pretty big bobcat. On Instagram, I posted something, and I think it confused everybody because they were like, that's a bobcat. Yeah, we know it's a bobcat. But anyway, I don't think the bobcat would have used the method that animal did to get in. Like, bobcats be a little less messy and maybe not use their mouth as much, like chewing. So anyway, little pyromaniac. So the wedding is gonna be over there, and this area of here will be the parking lot. So we got to get this gone. Hopefully, it's in like 2 weeks, so hopefully it'll give it some time for maybe some grass to grow here, so we won't have a big black burn spot. Big black burn.
What?
Has anyone just like stumbled up on coyotes just like napping? Like, where are they all at during the day? You know?
They're sleeping.
Where? We
I don't know where coyotes sleep.
Huh.
Going for a tractor ride.
Why are you saying it like that?
What does it say?
Going for a tractor ride. People are gonna think we actually talk like that.
They do, I do.
Okay, so look, the grass is all cut. We call this little area the meadow. The meadow. These trees right here, they are Osage orange. Is it Osage or Osage?
I think Osage, but I like making it sound fancier, so I say Osage.
Osage. Anyway, so that's where Caitlin and Justin are gonna get married. The chairs will all be out there with a bunch of decorations. And then on this side of the driveway, over there where everything's burning, will be the parking lot. To have like 100 people.
Yeah.
yeah, so we're excited. We are looking forward to it.
Thanks for watching this week's video. We'll see you next week. Like, subscribe. Thanks for joining us this week. Thanks for joining us this week. Subscribe and like our video, and we'll see you next week.